And I think it's all down to Renegade, just moving up, babysitting him, but then you lose priority in these major objectives coming in. So we're jumping back into the game. comrades-in-arms starting off on the blue. Both jugglers are actually starting off the purple side. We'll see where that takes us.
Yep, they're going to be ending up on opposite sides of the map. I'm curious to see whether or not it's going to be a full topside clear for Kyle. No, we'll head straight on over to his orange buff. He wants to end up by EXP, but as you can see that even for Aurora, we see that it's a full purple side clear for him. Sorry, purple buff clear into the orange buff on that top side. I want to see where Ogwin is going to go, right? Because I think that Ogwin at this point of time, yes, after he uses his concussive blast on that wave, the question is, does he want to go for like a cheese gank here? Does he want to be able to kind of influence the side lanes if somebody overextends?
A little bit of poking action from Aurora, but they need this to be able to clear fast, rotate fast around the map, support that side lanes if they need to get Edward that chance to start that rotation. But hold on a second, Ogwin caught in the midst of it, chased by 3, but able to run out just in the nick of time before the arrow finishes his life.
Yep. Just making sure both junglers on the same jungle path right now. You go for the instant invade after that top side clear, bottom side clear, just to hit that level 4 on time. Now that they have it, where's the next fight going to occur? Because, again, it doesn't look like any of the laners, they're just giving up pressure whenever they know their jungler is going to be on that side of the map. You can see that clearly that Super Marco, he is backing up knowing that Demon Kite's going to end up on that top side. Same goes for Edward, knowing that Joy is going to be on the bottom side of the map.
Team Falcons has to play it a little bit more safer right before Few gets the diversion, and then we'll see a little bit more action all across the cross map. But Aurora ramping up that tempo, especially holding on to that Valentina. Good early game damage, good early game CCs in the form of that Terrify. The Lord's already started, the Turtles already started up, getting that reset, and Aurora playing it safe.
Yeah, I think both teams are going to have to play it a little safe here, right? UA is going to steal the diversion, all right? Interesting choice of ult, because now it's about where can they find the off angle, and here comes the first diversion.
Ooh, he actually went on the cross map. Aurora doesn't know this, but it's only Coyote. Ooh.
Yes, it's a great fake, but they've already reconfirmed it as Demon Kite ends up going up there. Really good homework coming in from Falcons, right?
Very smart move coming in, because they knowing a Joy, they know they won't contest for this one, but at a saving grace, Demon Kite actually snipes away that Beetle away. Just a little bit of a EXP, but Ogwin still trying to pull and dance around this turtle along with Renegade.
He gets a refund on that package for sure. Refund indeed. Now, this turtle, not going to be contested by either side. They really don't want to be the first one sitting on top of it. And it's great understanding for how their compositions want to work. And Kyle is just man-to-man defense against Demon Kite, right? Wherever he is, he wants to be there.
Huge flicker play coming in. SOD already hit Ogwin and Spot of Bother, no flicker. Tyrus Rage won't miss. Ogwin first to fall by Domain Kite.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We're gonna get one more.
Double. Stunned up. flapteasy jumping around, but won't be too long before Demon Kite takes him down as well. Next, the set of sights up on that turtle.
Oh, what a difference maker here. Coming in for the SOD. Initially, I thought, I'm not going to lie, Ogwin, it looked like he had a good setup, but UA was able to dodge the rage, and that opened up a whole new possibilities for Aurora. Now that they have a clear lead on their side, let's see how they're going to use the priority. If not, are they just going to smother it against Team Falcons?
Very, very smart read by Renegade, but right now, no flicker. What's the play? Waiting for the implosion to occur. And this is a good trade-off. Right now, Aurora has the upper hand. First time in 2 games. Okay, the jump up onto Renegade. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no flicker, nowhere to escape. Coyote takes him down, and the bottom side. Meanwhile, flapteasy all alone eventually will fall by the hands of Demon Kite again. Demon Kite having a good first game, and this time around 2-0-1.
Great stuff coming in from Renegade, right? Reaffirms the positions of Team Falcons on that top side, but also tells Domain Kite, hey, if I die, you need to start playing safe here. Focus on clearing those waves, and reinforcements will make their way after we take out the Phobias, and that's exactly what they do.
Team Falcons are super desperate in trying to live rent-free in Aurora's jungle, just like they did in game number 1. But it's so hard right now because Edward and Renegade are constantly rotating around that map. And we talked about this in the pregame. Right now, Domain Kite is Spot of Bother because in the lane-to-lane matchup, he's not going to fare himself well against the Bruno. But right now, we see that Renegade and Edward, they know what they need to do. Domain Kite, trust in him to make the right calls, the right decisions, and play passively in that goal lane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the item item builds, and both EXP laners understand that it's not about the game of damage anymore. Edward, he goes for first item dominance ice to make sure that FlapTZ has no real way of killing him. FlapTZ, he's already building towards a Radiant armor, if not at the very minimum an Athena shield. We'll see which one he opts to go for at the very end here.
Looks like a Thunderbelt first, right?
Might have been.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look, he needs to get the belt. Once we see that belt, then we know it's going to be a confirmed. But for now, they're going to take their time. We'll see, because the next turtle is coming out real soon here.
Here, FlapTZ trying to zone out Renegade away from that turtle. They desperately need this. Slapped on. Tyrant's Rage onto Demon Kite. Able to dash away just for now. Renegade come in with a re-engage, but not for long before he falls by the hands of KyleTZ yet again. And FlapTZ just waiting for it. Edward misses the onward though. Super Marco wants to go for more. The diversion play already set up. Just to get back in the lane. Try to get that lane swap down in T1. It's all broken down.
Yep. Being a little passive here, but Renegade, he tries to make it. Ooh, SOD.
SOD onto FlapTZ though. The diversion all the way from Aurora. Good read from Aurora, trying to take everyone down. There's 4 members up top.
Great lane swap. Great lane swap. Here, at this point of time, we're seeing that Aurora making sure that they're like, okay, we don't care about bot tier 1 anymore. We need to speed up Domain Kite. We need to get him into a position where he can actually freely cross the map. We can't always depend on the SOD to make the difference in these neutral fights. Now that tier 1 has been traded, top side, bot side, I'm expecting Super Marco to already be on it. Great decision coming in from Falcons. However, mid tier 1s is where it's going to be at. That's the permanent damage that Aurora are looking for.
6-minute mark, seeping into 7 minutes. You've got FlapTZ 0-3-1, but right now it's changed a little bit. Rotations are more in a protective front. Super Marco slowly and surely building up that damage. He's got his 2 core items with the House Claws and the Berserker's Fury. You've got the diversion play. You need to maximize Super Marco's farm. Keep him safe for now before fighting on. Knowing your power specs is important. Yes, Aurora's up ahead in kills, but it's still even Stevens across all economy.
I mean, look at the items, right? Even FlapTZ, no Thunderbelt just yet. He's going to go for, he wants to build full tank. I'm surprised that he's not opting to go for a Thunderbelt this early on, but he gets it, right? It's a pretty dead lane against his opponent Edward on this Edith, and the fact that he's gotten ganked twice, it's even more reaffirming that he's not going to get much done.
Look, it's cross-map plays from both teams right now. A tit for tat, turret per turret. Right now, Aurora looking like they want to go for all these team fights. They're up ahead. They need to maximize this momentum they got. Renegade though, implosion onto KyleTZ, wants to push them in. Ogwin next to fall though, pushed up, knocked up, stunned up, nothing he can do, but FlapTZ comes in from the back line. Super Marco just taking it one by one. These balls are starting to hurt. 3 members down for Aurora, a trade onto Ogwin and FlapTZ, but they're going for more. Fuse wide open, Yue taking him out. Demon Kite seals the deal as Super Marco a little bit too hard to catch right now. Yue taking a little bit too much damage, just KyleTZ and Super Marco 2 for 2. Taking him down as well. Aurora 4 down. Team Falcons breathing some signs of life with Super Marco coming online.
Oh boy. Finally. Good positioning from Super Marco, and as well as good plays coming in from KyleTZ. Honestly, I gotta give it a few. He kind of saved that scenario pretty quickly. It was a good engagement coming out from Aurora's side, but thanks to the help, with the help of the duality, was able to find that lockdown. Oh, here we go, another fight.
Oh, KyleTZ stows that Lord. So we're going on to the back line. A lot of damage onto Team Falcons. Trying to run, but Domain Kite and a small bother FlapTZ keeping him busy on that backside. Edward next to fall, and FlapTZ, he's out for blood. He's taking too much damage, and 1 more to his name. His few tries to stop yet engage. Super Marco starting to hurt. Demon Kite falls a little bit too deep. Yue finally shuts Super Marco down. No more. The saving grace is that Lord coming up from that top side.
A fast response coming out from Aurora. Great steal coming in from Team Falcons, of course, but even so, Aurora are not going to make this game easy for the Falcons. Both sides have made some great plays, but here comes the conceal from Few and as well as Ogre as they want to catch somebody out here, and UA will spot them first.
Domain Kite starting to get a little bit sneaky. Ogwin tries to jump onto Domain Kite, the SOD into it. Good read by Ogwin.
He should have waited. He should have waited. He had no idea that Ogwin was already inside that bush, despite Yue actually spotting both out. A bad choice here. However, this has bought plenty of time.
KyleTZ still alive, barely making it out. How does he do it? Few falls to the hands of Demon Kite. But Team Falcons, though, risky play.
I mean, risky or not, Team Falcons, they've already gotten all the outer turrets. At this point, top side is just free econ, right? Huge wave coming in from bot side, untouched by Aurora. Despite having more kills, Team Falcons are getting some great economy off of that Lord Steal.
Super Marco, man. This guy is a madman. He's coming on hot. He's online. Aurora has to find a way to shut him down, and Renegade needs to make high IQ plays yet again. Go for that backline. Go for Super Marco, and not just taking away Kaltizi. Not when he's... We talked about his aggression. He's coming in hot, taking in implosions on the KTZ, but his team is just so far behind.
I think he can't right now, mainly because of that Purify. He's targeting one or the other. Ideally, he wants to get both backliners, but with the Purifies, it's becoming a more difficult job to actually get things done. Looking at the item build, EXP Lane is going full tank, and it looks like a Starlium Scythe is currently on its way for the side of Edward. In terms of the junglers here, 3 items each ready to go. They will hurt in these upcoming bouts. I think the main difference maker we're going to see is really that Super Marco Trinity build. So what? I am already done with the winds of nature. So good luck in a 1v1.
We've seen this before.
Yo. Renegade is already in the back line. They see it.
Oh, he sees it.
Oh my god!
Oh, so Marco gets caught. Edward with the onward. SOD comes in. Renegade! Out of nowhere! Takes them out. Takes the 2 damage dealers out. It's Aurora charging in with the death ball. They want to go to the playoffs. This is their sign of life. The diversion play.
He's going in even faster here as the purple buff is going to get contested. But Falcons, they don't want to fight no more. They've already lost 2 of their most important members. No cores available. And Kyle can only do so much against a 2-man advantage. But they're going to try still.
Missed the jump onward on the flap. That's 5 members. There's nowhere he can escape. It's my guy. Kyle Daisy makes the play. He's got the Wind of Joy. Takes down 2 before he gets away. This is the time where he buys some time for Team Falcons to come back online. Now Super Marco and Few are back in action. Diversion play comes back in. Yue gets taken down. Super Marco next to get that hit. It's back to back to back.
Huge plays. Oh my goodness, so smart. Can we get a replay on Aurora's engagement down by the bot side? The setup from both Renegade and as well as Edward was disgusting.
It was crazy, man. Let me tell you, it started from the bottom, now we at the top. The onward again, but Kyle Teasy, bro, no one saw him coming until he was there. The damage is starting to show, and they won't let Kyle Teasy run away, but they didn't see the diversion play. You got Theo and Super Marco coming online. It's open, tanking a lot more until they come back in. Is Aurora taking down this Lord? No contest for Team Falcons just because Kyle Teasy failed.
Oh, look, Team Falcons, they've got some really insane foresight of the game, right? They're looking, even in death, they're looking ahead of time. They're making sure that if we drag this fight out and we're able to get some really important picks, we will be able to reinforce you with the help of the diversion to close that distance fast. And honestly, I'm with Aurora. I was expecting Kaltizi to kind of walk away from this scenario here.
Aurora fighting for their tournament lives, just holding on to that last breath. And this is how they play. They're making that finds, but it's not enough. They need a little bit more time before Domenkite is able to find a way to come into these team fights and not get caught.
Oh, they're going to open up the map, though. Going to check that top side, the top bush, knowing that Kyle is going to be by himself. He's not going to participate in this upcoming fight here. Not just yet. He's got to
coming waves. You got an implosion onto 2. The Purify out of the way, but Aurora taking a little bit too much damage underneath the turret. Domenkite, he's just free hitting. Aurora takes down 3. They're going for more. The Lord's still alive. There's still a chance. There's still a hope. Mid lane turret minions are pushing in.
They're going to crack open the mid inhibitor at this point.
Oh, how easy. A little bit too close, too deep. But they get caught. Aurora, they're taking 1 game off of Team Falcons.
It's done for. It's done for. The crystal's broken. They